Jared McDaniel, the Director of Curriculum and Instruction for Hayes CISD.
My name is Emily Heron, and I'm the Director of Digital Learning.
So blended learning, by definition, is not one strategy or one pedagogy for teaching students. It's a variety.
So blended learning is a structure, an instructional model, I should say, that offers students some kind of choice in the classroom, whether it be the path that they're learning, the pace that they're learning, or even the space in which they're doing the learning.
Blended learning doesn't replace the teacher by any means, but it's what we call it clones the teacher. So that I can pull my third grade reading group and I can work with them while we use other stations. This is year one, and year one is about establishing a baseline.
Coming into this year, we convened a group of teachers, like a teacher committee, to help us identify what are our needs going to be moving forward. So we're always starting with what our core problem we're trying to solve is. Sometimes blended learning can help solve that problem, and sometimes blended learning isn't going to be the solution. Based on the interruption that we had with for some students during our time at home, that we needed to be able to meet all the needs in our. So we have a 3-day institute that they would start off with, and it talks about the foundation of blended learning and really goes through the core problem and root cause that I was talking about earlier. And then we talk about how to design the student experience in the class. And then the final piece of that training is data-driven instruction, how to get students to own their own learning and understand what they know and what they need to know, and how to continue using the blended learning strategy to structure their classroom with activities to meet the needs of the students.
My name is Tabitha Wright, and I teach biology and advanced biology here at Lehman High School. So we use blended learning in a couple of different ways. We do station rotations, and we also do what's called find your own path. And so I give the kids a list of tasks that they need to complete, and then they choose the order in which they get them completed. So it gives them some independent time. It gives kids the opportunity to explore a little bit more, and it gives them an opportunity to kind of socialize and find their path and their niche. So maybe I learn best with videos, or maybe I'm more hands-on learning, and get to really identify their learning styles.
Pace, and that I can ask for help when I need it.
Yeah, I think it's easier because then you have like the things online that you gotta do, but you also have papers to do, so you have a mix of both things to do.
It's easy.
I've been doing blended learning for 6 years when it first started coming onto the teaching scene. I've seen my kids kind of grow, not just in an academic sense, but also in a personal sense, in being able to identify and be able to learn on their own better. So they find the ways they like to take notes, whether they like to use color or drawings, and they find how they learn best with videos or without, and kind of finding their pathway so then they can be successful after school. So what I usually do is I take whatever my list of things, I want the kids to do this. And then I lay it out on a format, and I can give you a copy of that. And I go, okay, what do I need every kid to do? And so that goes in my top row, and then whatever their choices are go in the bottom row. And so when I put it into Schoology for them, whatever the first few assignments are that are starred, those are gonna be the ones everybody's gotta do it, no option. You can choose which ones you wanna do first, second, third, but everybody's gotta do them. And then the choice options, you must pick one. And so there's typically one assignment, it'll say pick one of these things. And so then they kind of know which ones to do. I think I want to start incorporating more choice boards. It's just a little bit harder sometimes because you have to make enough of whatever it is for them to choose from. So I don't like to waste paper, and to me sometimes it just feels wasteful. So that's something that I'm kind of trying to get into.